What the bum clock? Chuck P up in this motherfucker, y'all. What's up? What is up? Man, Realville, Holyfield, number 93. It's the place to be, man. We're going to talk about some shit. I'm going to break this motherfucker up into like 2 parts because I will be back on later on. So, yeah, let's talk about some things here. Hey, that Devin Haney fight, man. I want to talk about this Devin Haney fight from last week. So, people going around saying that Devin Haney got exposed in the fight. Linares had a good round 10, I believe it was. He landed these combinations on Dev at the end of the round. First of all, I'm going to say this. Linares got his ass beat. Okay, Linares got his ass handed to him just like I knew he would. That's why I didn't even cover the fight. I knew it was going to be a one-sided, lopsided fucking fight. So then Dev is in the exchange, and he got the worst of it with that combination by Linares. He got wobbled. Yeah. His knee buckled a bit, going to the corner. You got Linares taunting him, dancing him, ole. Listen, let me tell y'all motherfuckers something. What fucking boxer hasn't gotten rocked? What fucking boxer hasn't gotten rocked? Every fucking boxer has gotten rocked. You don't think Floyd Money Mayweather, who will be in action this Sunday, you don't think he got rocked? You ain't watched that Shane Mosley fight? That motherfucker got rocked early in the fight. Motherfuckers get rocked. He didn't get dropped like Ryan Garcia did. He didn't get touched the fuck up like fucking Teofimo Lopez did when he fought Nakatani. Even Tank Davis was a little touched up and marked up after Leo Santa Cruz. Devin Haney was ready for a date after that fucking fight. What's up, Supreme? What's good, bro? He rocked the fuck out of Floyd early. Supreme, you know what I'm talking about. So motherfuckers need to shut the fuck up about people getting rocked. It's a fucking fight. He got rocked, so the fuck what? He whooped his ass. But you know something? They did this. They tried to do the same fucking thing with Tank Davis. Remember when Tank Davis had won that fucking fight against Leo Santa Cruz? Remember when the motherfuckers was coming out saying, oh, Tank had loaded gloves. Leo ain't never been knocked out like that before. You know what time it is, man. You know what time it is. We can never do nothing right. We can never do nothing. It's always some bullshit with us. That's bullshit, man. So shut the fuck up about motherfuckers getting rocked. It's a boxing fight. He didn't get dropped. He beat Linares' ass. Point blank and period. I just had to get that shit out. He didn't get exposed. But you know who did get exposed? That goddamn Tyson Fury. Let's move on to that motherfucker now. Because he definitely got exposed. Exactly. Leo Santa Cruz got his ass knocked the fuck out. Motherfucker laying down on the mat smiling like a motherfucker. His daddy trying to console his ass. Fucked up. Let's talk about Fury real quick, man. Uncle Frank Warren, his fucking promoter over at Queensberry Promotions in England. He did a fucking interview and he was talking about the whole arbitration shit. Exactly, bro. Exactly. We about to get into this motherfucker. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. Anybody who's really was paying attention to the arbitration, Frank Warren was really the only one that was keeping it real, man. If you look at any of them Frank Warren interviews throughout the whole arbitration, Frank Warren was the only one who was really keeping it solid and letting people know what the fuck was really going on. Every time Eddie would come out and say that we did this, we did that, Frank was like, man, he's lying. You know, that this isn't signed yet. This isn't signed. I used to just listen to Frank, man. Frank was the one who was really keeping it real about all that shit. And he even kept it real even more with this last interview saying there was no talk about no step aside. And keep in mind, he represents Tyson Fury. He said, man, there wasn't no talk about no step aside. And he know Fury came out with that statement talking about, wow, he asked for 20 million and all. Frank Warren said, listen, it didn't even come to that. The arbitrator said, look, you're fighting him or you're going to fucking retire. Or you're going to fucking retire. He said, it's either Wilder or retire. It ain't no fucking Anthony fight. Yeah, you feel me? He was the only one. He puts the king in ducking. He puts the king in ducking, my brother. Exactly. Frank was keeping it real, man. We didn't hardly hear from Bob. Eddie was on the other side running his mouth. Frank was the only fucking one that was keeping it real with the whole arbitration shit. And look at them interviews, man. I used to just say, hey, fuck what Eddie talk about. I'm about to hear what Frank's talking about. So yeah, Fury's a fucking liar, and he gonna have to deal with this motherfucker July 24th, man. I've been looking at Deontay Wilder training, man, with that goddamn Malik, man. Malik taking care of him, man. Malik taking care of that boy, man. I can't wait for that motherfucker. I feel you, bro. Hey, listen, check this out. We got some more shit going on. Oh, Oscar. That motherfucker going at it with Canelo ducking ass Alvarez. That was the perfect segue, Supreme. Let's go from one ducking ass motherfucker to the other. All right. So Oscar, he sits up and he says, Jamal Charlo. No, he said Canelo doesn't do shit right. He said this motherfucker's flat-footed. He's slow. He keeps his chin up. He said this motherfucker don't do shit right. Okay. Canelo responds back and says, you know what, motherfucker, kiss my ass. Go fuck off. He said, you over here sitting up. Oh yeah. Because Oscar said the number one thing the motherfucker does is he duck Charlos. Okay. Canelo come back and say, oh, okay. He said, I can't believe you talking like this. Oh, you not loyal. You're a fucking traitor. Why would you call somebody a traitor? That motherfucker Canelo was telling Oscar, keep me away from that motherfucker. Me and you, we know the truth. La Familia, Mexico. You know, we know the truth. Keep me away from that motherfucker. When they ask you about those motherfuckers, tell them, you know what to tell them. Oh, Canelo's not ducking. Canelo will fight anybody. You know what to tell them, but goddamn it, you know the truth too. So now that Oscar now with the motherfucker, he letting all that shit out now. He letting it all out now. And that motherfucker Canelo said, oh, do you want me to start talking? Do you want me to say things? I can't believe you said that. You traitor. And yeah, exactly. Right, Supreme, exact. So here's the thing. But let me tell you where I get on the Charlos, though, bro. See, it's a yin and a yang to it. Let me tell you why I'm pissed at the Charlos, though. Maul hops on, and he gets on Oscar, the man who said Canelo was ducking you. But you attack Oscar? What is it with the Charlos becoming certified Canelo ducking ass Alvarez dick suckers? They have, I swear to God, bro, they have turned into Canelo Alvarez dick suckers. I guess Maul has one ball, Mayo has the other, and Eddie Hearn got the shaft. The malls are the balls. These motherfuckers are all over Canelo Alvarez now. Jamel, back when they was together at 154, they kept on calling the motherfucker out. But when the Mexicans got to getting in Jamel's ass, he switched the shit up. But what Maul didn't fucking realize was, okay, you could pander to fucking you could pander to this motherfucker, Canelo Alvarez. You could say nice things about him. But I want you to notice what that goddamn comment section looking like by you dissing Oscar. Look at that fucking comment section when he was dissing Oscar. The motherfuckers were saying the same damn thing. Motherfucker, you wouldn't beat Oscar. You'll duck Oscar. We know you wouldn't beat Canelo, but you definitely, they said you definitely wouldn't touch Oscar. So it's like, dude, don't think because you sucking Canelo's dick and you getting on Oscar, the Mexicans ain't going to get in. That's still familiar. That's still familiar, you stupid motherfucker. And why would you even go at the man who was trying to defend your ass? What is it about the Charlos sucking Canelo Alvarez's dick nowadays? I ain't never heard them motherfuckers give Canelo praise like this, man. Oh, goddamn. They act like they collecting the check from the motherfucker. Then Wilder does an interview with Ray Flores, Fox PBC, and Wilder was pointing out all the racial bullshit that's been going on, you know, with the whole theory. We know what time it is. Mel hops in the DM, hops in the chat, and said, no, it wasn't about no race. It ain't about no race. You blaming race for you getting your ass whooped because you ain't got no skills. And we know what the fuck was going on. We don't need to rehatch what the fuck we've been talking about since fucking February of last year. But Mel said, no, it wasn't because of none of that. It's because you ain't got no fucking skill and you got your ass whooped. So it's like, goddamn, boy, what the fuck is this shit all about, man? What is this all about? What the fuck is wrong with these motherfuckers, man? And you know we rock with the Charlo, but these motherfuckers acting like hoes. Lions only? Or are you lying, homie? Which one is it? I don't like how these two goddamn kittens with mittens sounding to me now. Yeah, bro. Yeah. You want to know why you missed it, bro? You want to know why you missed it? Because they took it down. They took the motherfucker down, but somebody had screenshotted it and kept it up. But they did take the motherfucker down, man. That's probably why you missed it. But you know how it is, bro. Once that motherfucker pop up, you get that screenshot, baby. Yeah, you got it. Up in the clouds, my ass. Somebody got that. That motherfucker said, no, it wasn't about no race. It wasn't about none of that shit you talking, the glove, and none of the water, the train, it ain't about none of that. No skills. Ain't that a bitch? You know, I'm doing 2 of these today. You know, I'm on now, and I will be back on later on at 7. It's a lot to talk about. It's a lot. And I got to break this shit up in 2 parts. And on top of that, goddamn it, you know, we got to move on to the next chapter. You know, we got to move on to that hard hitter hotline July 3rd. We in the twilight days of this Realville Holyfield shit. Once we make it to a bill, it's a done deal. That's what I'm saying, Supreme. How could they do that, bro? How could they switch up like that? You feel me? Man, let's talk some more shit here, man. Man, bro, they make that announcement, Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley. Can I be honest about this? Let me be honest about this fight, bro. I like this fight right here for Jake. This is the only fucking fight I like with this motherfucker, man. Because Tyron Woodley, bro, hey, I know, I know he ain't been looking too good in the UFC for his past 3-4 fights. That motherfucker a fighter, man. I mean, like, fuck that Ben Askren shit, all that. Tyron Woodley a fighter, man. You know what I'm saying? And he's known for being one of the well strikers of the UFC. Not saying he can box, but he's a damn good striker. He was known as a good striker in the UFC. So he said he working with Floyd. Said he gonna be working with Roy Jones. Bro, I mean, it's a lot for that motherfucker to learn, you know, in that short amount of time. But I like this fight, though, for Jake. I swear to God, because Tyron Woodley ain't gonna take a dive for this motherfucker. Tyron Woodley know he been looking bad. He need a good win, man. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna try to give it all he got with this motherfucker. I like this fucking fight, man. This is the only one, though, Supreme. All that other shit been bullshit, including this shit Sunday coming up. But I like this one, man. I like Woodley versus Jake, bro. I do. Let me see here. See, my man Supreme said he done lost all respect for the motherfucker. I'm telling you, bro. Tyron really wrestled on my high school wrestling team. I was going to WCW before it folded. Willie is the yeah, man. Willie, bro. In his prime, man, the shit that he was doing to those motherfuckers in that octagon. I said, this motherfucker boy, the truth, man. He the truth. That's why I say, man, like, bro, I mean, don't get me wrong, man. Don't get me wrong. You know, I'm really not the biggest fan of this exhibition YouTube shit, but this is the only fight I like, man. Because this shit coming up tomorrow night is going to be terrible, bro. What fight is there worth watching on that card? That, oh my God, that's another thing I gotta talk about, man. Pascal, bro. Pascal, last week, bro, you wasn't here. Last week I said on this motherfucker, Supreme, this motherfucker didn't fail not one, not two, but 3 drug tests. Last week. This week, they found out this motherfucker failed yet another. 4 fucking tests failed by Pascal. That goddamn Badu Jack, bro. That motherfucker said, man, I want that motherfucker in jail. He said that motherfucker tried to kill me, man. 4 motherfucking tests. Man, that's what I'm saying, Supreme. That car is shitty, bro. Big shout out to Jerry Hurd. He'll be in action. You know, he having this fight at 160, but he will be going back down to 154. He had got way up in weight, man. I think he was at like 218, he said. So that's a lot of weight to cut, he said. So he said this fight only is going to be at 160, but he said he got a lot of unfinished business at 154. A lot of unfinished business, like by the name of Charlo, you know. So he said he's going to bounce back. You know, he said he want that fucking rematch against J-Rock. You know, but this is the first step here. This Sunday night, he'll be in action. You got Chad Ochocinco, the former Cincinnati Bingo. He'll be in action. And who gives a fuck? No one. I used to love that motherfucker though when he played ball. God damn, I was a fan of Chad Johnson when he played football for the Bengals. Yeah, that's what Hurd want. Hurd said, God damn it, I got plenty of unfinished business at 154. Don't get it twisted now. I'm having this fight at 160, but God damn it, I'm going back down. Fuck that shit, man. No, I'm not watching that shit either, bro. I'm not even watching that shit, bro. I'm not looking at it. Fuck that. I hear about it. I hear about that shit probably about 3-4 o'clock in the morning or something like that. You know, people gonna be coming out talking about this shit. I'm not watching that bullshit, man. Fuck no. It ain't no fight on the undercard that I even would want to watch. The only one I wanted to watch was Pascal and Badu Jack, bro. That was it. Because that first fight, man, Badu said, listen, man, The first fight we had, we didn't do no testing. He said that motherfucker was on that shit then. He said, man, I'm so glad we did that shit this time. And he said, for now fucking on, I'm going to continue to do that shit for all my fucking fights. It will be testing. Yeah, man. He said that motherfucker tried to kill me, man. I can't believe Pascal, man. I like that motherfucker too, bro. I thought he was a good, solid fighter. That first fight they had was a classic. A classic. Badu got robbed like a motherfucker. And I said, Badu get robbed more than the goddamn bank. He got robbed again. He just got robbed again. He can't even get the rematch now. Yeah, exactly. As it should be, bro. Let me tell you, man. Like I said, I'll be back later on tonight. And let me tell you what the fuck we gonna talk about. We gonna talk about Bud Crawford. All right. Bud over in Dubai right now. Okay. He over in Dubai. And you know, some things going on, man, that we gonna have to talk about. We gonna have to talk about this shit later on today, man. Yeah, man. Exactly, bro. A cheater, bro. But you know what about them motherfuckers? They get exposed eventually, bro. They get exposed. Whenever Badu Jack had that goddamn second fight with Pascal, you watch how Badu Jack beat his ass. On July 24th, when we see that trilogy, watch how Wilder beats his ass. These motherfuckers get exposed, bro. Oh, and didn't that motherfucker try to get away from Wilder? That motherfucker tried hard, too. Him and that goddamn Godfather. They tried to make it work. Nah, motherfucker. No. Not so fucking fast. Bring that ass. You know what I'm saying? And go ahead and bring what Wilder called that motherfucker? What Lucille? Bring Lucille with you as I'm coming back for her. That motherfucker want that goddamn belt. It wasn't about no motherfucking money. It wasn't about no motherfucking 20 million. Frank cleared that shit up. Your own fucking promoter. Your own promoter. He said it never even got that far. I said, God damn. Big shout out to Frank Warren. Big shout out to Frank for keeping it real. Keeping it 100. Unlike that goddamn Fast Eddie. And Bob. And I love the Bob father, but goddamn it, he tried to pull some bullshit with this. You know, he thought back in them days when he was an attorney and all that, he said, oh, I think I found the loophole, Tyson. Shit. That goddamn arbitrator said, fuck that. I'm hearing this loudmouth motherfucker across the pond talk about y'all got dates and shit already posted. Nah, motherfucker. Let me put the hammer down and let you know what's really going down, motherfuckers. July 24th. What he said by September? Had that shit done. Cool, man. What's the deal? Yeah, man. I was just about to get there. Cool, man. But see, now, Cool Man came in and kind of cooled me off. But I will be back on this motherfucker at 7 o'clock. And we're going to finish up. Like I said, we're going to talk about Bud. We're gonna talk about Floyd. You know what I'm saying? And he had an interview. He was talking about a few things. We're gonna talk about some shit Floyd was talking about. And more. It'll be plenty more. I just wanted to get on this motherfucker right now just to talk about all of that shit. Bro. The Devin Haney shit kind of had me pissed the fuck off, man. You know, I was livid by that. I said, how can somebody try to tarnish this fucking win, man? How could somebody try to tarnish this win, man? And it was a clear ass whooping. The only thing I did notice, though, because I was making excuses for Devin, I said, now, when he fought on the KSI undercard, he had a fucked up shoulder, all right? When he fought Gamboa, he had a fucked up hand. All right. He was completely healthy for this one. That's why I said, now we're going to see the power of Devin. I said, now we're going to see the power of Dev. I said, Dev about to do Linares like Tank did Pedraza. I said, watch this. But he couldn't, man. Dev don't have no power, bro. He really don't have no power all like that. I know what Linares has said to him backstage. He said, you got a little, had a little power. But did you hear what that motherfucker told Marcos for Fight Hub when he got interviewed backstage? He said, man, I didn't feel any. I mean, like, don't get me wrong now. His shots, they kind of stunned me a little bit. As far as like power where he kind of hurt me, he said, nah, man. I didn't feel like. He said, but a great fighter. I'll box the shit out of me. Linares, he said, but as far as power, and he doesn't, man. He hasn't gotten into his grown man strength yet. And that showed me that in that fight. Because I said he's completely healthy now. I think he's going to get him out of there. But he couldn't, man. He couldn't. Now Linares, well-conditioned fighter. All that shit plays a part. Your conditioning, all of that. He's been around, man, crafty, a veteran in the game. But I thought, and for the most part, shit. I mean, I think when he had like 2 or 3 losses by KO. So I was like, it's been done to him before. I said, Devin, to get him out of there. But he ain't got into his grown man strength yet. But he will outbox the shit out of your motherfucking ass. What's up, Jones? What's up, Jones? No, they ain't made it up in this motherfucker. But they out there. They out there. And I'm going to tell you something. When July 25th come, and we had this big ass after party show for that motherfucker, I bet you the motherfuckers come out then, because I'm going to be doing some hollering on that motherfucker. Man, listen, man, Deontay Wilder, bro, all the motherfucker needed to do was have a little bit of head movement. All he needed to do was move a little more. You see how that motherfucker moving now? All he had to do was work on some combinations and get back to boxing. You see the shit that shit? You see the motherfucking combinations that boy throwing out with Malik? Man, Wilder and that motherfucker looking good now, man. That goddamn Tyson Fury better be worrying him and his goddamn punk ass daddy, Big John. Bro, I should have known. What's going on with you though, Jones? Yeah, hey. The LDBC. Hey, man. I know one goddamn thing. The LDBC was acting. Them motherfuckers was just like Johnny Cochran, bro. Them motherfuckers was all over that goddamn shit, man, with Wilder and Fury, bro. Every motherfucking day. From the time that fight ended all the way up to now, the LDBC, goddamn it, was nothing but like glorified motherfucking attorneys and investigators, bro. Them motherfuckers was all over that shit, bro. Every goddamn 10, 20 minutes, bro, you saw a video. I said, man, they making this shit just as big as the motherfucking OJ case. God damn. But yeah, I'm telling you, man. July 24th, bro, it's going down. I can't wait for that fucking fight, bro. I can't wait for it. But yeah, man, this was just part 1 of this shit. I'll be back again for part 2. Man, Jones, come on, man, and holler at a motherfucking man. Supreme, have your motherfucking face in the place, bro. We got a lot more to talk about later tonight at 7, man. I just wanted to give you a little ski taste, just a little dose. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to be back heated up like a motherfucker because I got to talk about Bud. I want to give it to you now, but I'm going to save it. Man. I'm going to save it. Cool, man. It's going down, man. Hey, 7 o'clock. It might be, give me no more than 7:15, man, because I got a lot going on today, man. But I know one motherfucking thing. I'm going to be on around 7 to 7:15. Listen, from now on until we reach number 100 on this show, every Saturday, I'm going to be doing 2 real vills. One around this time and the other in the evening. All the way until we reach the bill. then it's a done deal. And then on July 3rd, we moving on to that goddamn hard hitter hotline. We moving on to that hard hitter hotline. I want to talk to y'all motherfuckers. I want to know where the fuck y'all head at with this shit. And typing is cool. That's all right. We can talk and shit through that. But nah, man, I want to hear it. I want to hear that goddamn emotion. I want to hear how you know, just how you're feeling about all this shit. And the haters are welcome too. So it's going down starting July 3rd, motherfuckers. Y'all get ready for that hard hitter hotline. But anybody checking this motherfucker out archive, hit the subscribe button, man. Hey, jab the like button. Be on the lookout for all that new shit coming out. Check out the Nakatani Lomachenko prediction. Well, not prediction. That's coming soon. But the promo I just put out, be on the lookout for the prediction show. Look, the promo out now. Errol Spence, Manny Pacquiao. Promo out now. If you haven't checked that out, check that out. Bro, it ain't stopping. It's too much shit we got. Oh, one more thing. Daniel Dubois, he will be back today. All right. He will be in action today. Let's see how Daniel Dubois looks after that major loss he took to slow Joe Joyce. When Joe Joyce jabbed his goddamn eye out damn near. All right. Billy Joe just went through it. Daniel Dubois gave him nothing. Hey, he gave him nothing but support. There go my boy Jones. What up? What up, Jones? Man, why you coming in at the end, man? Oh, my people want to come in at the end. I'm coming right back on at 7, though, bro. I want y'all motherfuckers to show up. We got a lot to talk about. All my people want to come in the end. But yeah, bro, I got the first motherfucking thing I'm talking about when I come on this bitch is Bud Crawford. So y'all prepare and get ready for that, man. The UK, what up with them UK eyeballs? I just woke up out there. Ain't them, I swear for God, Joan, don't them motherfuckers, they quick to get on the knee when it comes to that motherfucking EYE. That goddamn Kell Brook. Shit. Daniel Dubois. Oh, Billy Joe. Are they gonna be any more? Exactly, Jones. When you did show up without warning, yeah. See, look at Cool Man checking my ass, man. Cool Man said, motherfucker, you talk about these motherfuckers showing up at the end. Motherfucker, where's your schedule? Where's your schedule, motherfucker? You the one popping up on this motherfucker at any given fucking moment. We don't know when your ass coming, motherfucker. I feel you, Cool Man. Keep my goddamn ass in line. I love my people, man. Hey, something going on over there, Jones. What is going on, Jones? Goddamn, the Joneses are everywhere. Well, I want all you motherfuckers to show up at 7 o'clock. Where the Anthony Joshua fanboy girls at? Hey, we don't call him Anthony Joshua here, bro. We call him Anthony Flopshua. We call that motherfucker Anthony Flopshua. The way that motherfucker was flopping around in New York City after Andy Ruiz was bouncing his motherfucking ass. Yes, he is a certified flop. And when he fought Fury, he would have flopped. And goddamn it, let me tell you something. When that motherfucker fight that crazy psychotic Alexander Usyk, when he fight that goddamn Alexander Usyk gonna be dancing all around that motherfucker. You talk about ballet dancing practice, we gonna see exactly what the fuck Usyk was doing in practice. Because he gonna dance all around that motherfucker and make that motherfucker pay for every mistake. I got all my goddamn money on Usyk. I have no faith in Anthony. And I'm gonna leave y'all motherfuckers with that, man. Much love to y'all, man. Hey, Chuck P. C-Ville's finest. But to you haters, call me your highness. Follow me on Twitter at Chuck P216, man. Stay ahead of the game. You know how we do it, man. I'll be right back at 7, y'all. I'll be back at 7. Don't y'all get too busy for your boy, because it's going down. Jab that like button too, though, y'all. Anybody who ain't jabbed the like button, do Chuck P a favor, man. Show some love, man. Jab that like button.